What's going on? It's Jason Heath, and we are talking today about minor scales, and 1-octave minor scales to be specific. I always am a little hesitant to dig into these with people because they're just a little more complicated than major scales. So if you haven't checked out our major scale video series, definitely check that out. I'll put a link up in the card to that. And we have all 1-octave minor scales in their 3 forms. That's natural minor, harmonic minor, and melodic minor, all in a playlist too. So definitely check that out in the description below. All scales on the bass, whether they're 1-octave major, 1-octave minor, or 2 or 3 octave, they all have their own unique challenges. And part of that is the fact that we can only play 2 notes in a position without either having to shift or cross strings. Now, as we get more advanced on the bass, we can do pivoting and we can do 4-finger technique and other things like that. But by and large, especially when you're starting out, you're only going to be able to play up to a whole step in one position. So that means that you're going to be crossing strings and shifting quite a bit in every single scale. So just a little bit about how minor scales work. We're going to take the D minor scale. A D natural minor scale is going to sound and look like this. So those are the same notes as the F major scale. So if I went up, that's an F. So if I started on that note, I have an F 1-octave major scale. Now, we take that, and so we have the exact same notes. We have B flat, and everything else is natural. So we take that, and we go down 2 note names. So we go from F to E to D. Now we play those exact notes again. That's the natural minor scale. So again, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D, and the same thing going down. Now, what you can do with all scales is you can apply numbers to each one of the notes in the scale. So the first note would be 1, second note would be 2, and so on and so forth. So if we take that D scale, let's make that a major scale. That would be numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 8's the same as 1. So low note, top note, the same. That's how a scale works. So what you do when you give them those numbers is you make it really easy to understand how the intervals change. So again, major scale is just going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and right back down. So we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, let's think about what that D natural minor scale looked like. It was this again, D, E, F, G, A, B flat, C, D. So what we would do is we would take the notes of the D major scale and we would alter them by bringing the 3rd note and calling it a flat, by bringing the 6th note and calling it a flat, and the 7th note and calling it a flat. And I know that sounds complicated as I say it. It's not as complicated as it sounds. So the numbers for D natural minor would be 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, flat 7, 8, and back down. 8, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, flat 3, 2, 1. The D harmonic minor scale, we take that natural minor scale we just did, but we make the 7th note just the regular 7th. So instead of flat 7, which would be C natural, we'll have it be regular 7, so it'd be C sharp. And again, the regular numbers correspond to the D major scale. So we're kind of altering off of the D major. That's like our home base template. And these minor scales are a variation off of that template. So D harmonic minor would be 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, flat 6, regular 7, 8. 8, 7, flat 6, 5, and so on and so forth. Now, we have the melodic minor scale also, which can be a little bit confusing at first because it changes going up and going down. Going up, the only note that's different between a melodic minor scale and a major scale is the third note. So again, D major would be just our home bass. D major would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Melodic minor, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now going down, it's the same as a natural minor. So that would be 8, flat 7, flat 6, 5. So I think of it pulling up towards this top note. That's why the 6th and 7th are higher going up, and then pulling down towards the low note as you go down. So the 6th and 7th are low. So again, going up, 1, 2, flat 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Going down, 8, flat 7, flat 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I hope that is at least somewhat clear. Minor scales are a little bit of a thorny topic, but they're one of the building blocks of music. And we have all of those scales in a playlist here, and we also have them all available as a download in the description below. So thanks for joining us. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you in our next videos.